Oh my. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Johnny Baghead. As always. And I'm here. I'm back. Something new. Sorry about missing the Tuesday stream. Just ended up not feeling very well that day. But we're here. Bit early for me. I haven't streamed this early in a while. But I've been getting up pretty early, so I didn't want to wait until later and then start and then fall asleep halfway through stream or something. So here I am. So I've been good. Also, I've been trying. I definitely put on a bit of weight over the last year. Haven't been as active as I should have been, especially, you know, holiday seasons and things like that. So I have been trying to exercise more as much as, you know, I can with my back issues. And I definitely overdid it a tiny bit on Monday. But feeling better now. All loosey-goosey, stretched out, that kind of thing. So we're here with... So, this wasn't 100% planned. No, I knew a bit ago that I was getting this game for the season, but you know, we've gone through all of the 2D Metroid games. I'll say in spirit because I haven't done original NES or Game Boy, but I don't think I would because I have trouble going back to those ones. But we've gone for all the 2D ones, and I was always thinking of, I'll probably play the Prime games at some point. And then one of my family members, my younger sister, shout-outs, was like, hey, what would you like for Xmas? Is there any games you'd want? And I looked, and I was surprised that I found this for a reasonable price. I was like, hey, if you can spare that much. So now I have Metroid Prime Remastered. It's kind of fitting as well because I got into Metroid because my sister, like, over a decade ago at this point, brought me the Metroid Prime trilogy on Wii. I was never the Nintendo kid growing up. I was always on PlayStation, and any Nintendo stuff I got second, like, not secondhand own, but I mean, like, just through what my sister had. She was the one who had more of the Nintendo stuff, and even then, like, not too much. But because of that, I missed out on quite a lot of the stuff that would be considered like must-plays, especially for my age group. But I was on PlayStation pretty much. But yeah, I got in on that trilogy with the Wii controls, which are good, funny enough, because I've seen some people moan about them, but like, just the aiming in general is so nice, and it allows you to do more nuanced aiming and move, like, combat that you couldn't do in the original. But hey, I have the remaster now. I hear great things about it. This stream I'm going to play on the Switch Pro controller today. I've been told that this does support using the two Joy-Cons like you were playing the Wii the Wii port. I'll have to do some more research on that because maybe that's not true. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see which one I prefer, because I never played the GameCube version of this, so I've never played this game with a traditional controller, and I don't know how much this controls like that original version either. But here, let's get into it here, and here we are. I think my game audio levels are okay. Yeah, we'll leave it about there for now. I'll have to check if anyone throughout the stream, see how we feel about the audio. Whoa! That was some extras, huh? Already? Weird, I already have items unlocked. I don't know how. I haven't played this yet. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so that's the pointer controls. Combines the classic control scheme with motion controls for aiming. Interesting. Oh, there you go. So there's GameCube controls. We'll stick with that for now. Sure, why not? Narration is enabled for cinematics only. We'll turn subtitles on, just Okay. I was wondering where that'd gone. I couldn't see my auto caption thing. That just reminded me. Okay. Here we go. So it has been a couple years, but I have played the Wii version all the way through. Probably about like 3 times, maybe 4. I want to say 3 times. Not too long ago, actually. Like, I think I did it around the time I was doing my Scuff era streams. Or maybe just before then.
The cosmos. In the vast universe,
I thought I put subtitles on.
Is but a flash of light from a lone star. The life of a single person should be lost in space and time. But among the stars, there is one light that burns brighter than all others. The light of Samus Aran. Her battles extend beyond her life and etch themselves into history. Here,
oh, this does look really nice.
Will be written.
I don't have anything set up to do like a point of comparison, but it's kind of understated how good this looks, but from what I understand, but done in a way that's still really faithful. Like, it doesn't, at least I've not heard, again, haven't seen this all the way through, but I haven't heard people mention that the art style or art direction in certain areas seem different, like dramatically different. Looking at you, Demon Souls remake. I could definitely see some people would have played this and maybe have gone, this bit doesn't look that different. Like, this is how I remember it looking. It's like, no. The only comparison I've seen is like the end model. You see the game where you see Samus without the helmet. Alright. And I gotta say, obviously, like, graphical fidelity on, heck, even the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, you know, is higher than the Switch. But fucking look, I take a game, the fact they stuck to the 60 FPS. Oh. Okay, I'm just hitting random buttons right now. Okay, all good so far. Scan the pillar to activate. Oh, okay. They did not do a great job explaining the controls there. I have to blame the Switch there, that they used a button that was like D-pad right, and they didn't display it that way. Even though they should know I have a Pro Controller in. Yeah, that's weird. For directions, they use these buttons. What threw me off, the D-pad direction thing there. I get why they do that, because if you were using a Joy-Con, that doesn't have D-pad, that only has buttons. The problem is that a lot of Nintendo games will use those icons for the face buttons. So they just confused me there. Oh, okay, so the visors kind of match the D-pad for the system back there. Okay. Any fulfills, you can reach your gunship. Alright. Yeah, this is this is the prime gameplay I'm here for. Scan the shit out of everything. The switch is directly connected to the force field barrier. Yep. Field blocks the entrance. Something near Mars. Yeah. I think the original GameCube controls use the more like old school aiming style, where you would movement style, I mean, where you would turn and move with like one stick. I think that was the case. But yeah, I don't have the new consoles yet. It's just it's just a lot of money still to put in, especially when you know, I don't have a lot, and I don't feel like there's anything on them that, say for example, I would like really want for stream purposes. The only thing that's coming out, I guess, that's coming out soon, like, yes, I want to play Spider-Man 2 at some point. I want to play God of War Ragnarok. I want to, heck, I even want to play the Demon Souls remake, even despite its issues. If anything, I kind of, no, I've got grand plans for that. I don't know if I ever will be able to do it, but oh shit. Deck gamma, reactor core and propulsion, current status, environment normal. Deck beta, environmental research, environment normal. Deck alpha, emergency evacuation area, environment unstable. Entrance exterior docking hangar. Not that I'm going to be focused on it too much, but there is like a like scan percentage in the logbook here. I guess it doesn't count right now. It must only count once you get past this like prologue bit. Alright. Airlock refresher 6-4. This does look really good. But yeah, those consoles, we've got to the point there's already games that don't target 60 FPS on them. And their priority is just resolution and certain graphical effects, things like that. It's like, look, nothing beats frame rate. I'm sorry, I don't think I've seen any game where like higher, like certain visual effects or mainly resolution looks better than the frame rate. Like, okay, so there's some games where a high frame rate does not make, like, who cares kind of thing. Like, yeah, it's nice, but it doesn't affect gameplay in any meaningful way. Probably the great example of something like that is, you know, kind of slower paced games, ones where, say, like Telltale style games, like anything of the, like, the dark picture games and things like that. And like a lot of kind of slow paced games in general, like, yeah, it doesn't matter that much. But when it comes to stuff like this, like, I'm so glad they targeted 60. And Nintendo, surprisingly, does a really good job with that. Like, most of their titles, like, either first party or second party kind of thing. Like, either, like, Nintendo directly inside them or their studios they own. Like, most of their Switch games are 60 FPS. There's only, like, a few exceptions. It's like the Zeldas is pretty much the exception. I think there's a couple more, but for the most part. Alright. Parasite instead of vermin, they travel in swarms. Indigenous to Talon 4, a single parasite is harmless to larger life forms, however they tend to travel in large groups, swarming over eternal prey. Such swarms can be dangerous. Oh, gee. Space pirate status. Death caused by severing of the spinal cord. Oh, what have we got here? Biohazard materials. Phase on batch 0009.A. Destination beta deck. Biohazardous materials. Yep. More. Escape pod entrance. The festival has been jettisoned. Evacuation procedures 6 hours prior to your arrival. Interesting. Okay. The platform does not look like it could activate from this room. Oh, I must have seen this guy. Space pirate status. Death caused by severe flame damage to exoskeleton. There he is. Morphology, unknown info, high levels of radiation detected. Analysis shows incredibly large muscle structures surrounding the jaw area. Fluid sacs containing acid are also detected. So yeah, this scanning is how they do their lore. Okay, so that's showing the lock-on system. And the thing that's different when you had the Wii controls is not only... Granted, now you've got the dual stick aiming like this, you kind of get some of it. But one of the nice things about the Wii aiming is you could lock onto an enemy, but still aim at other things. You weren't just... You know, you still had free aim to an extent. Alright. Space pirate status. Death caused by acidic burns to body. Chemical type unknown. Oh, I think I know. Hey, space pirate. Ah! Cheeky fuck. What the? Oh, that was weird. I was trying to scan him. He disappeared. Tail section possesses a mouth-like orifice most likely used for birthing offspring. But it's nice. Like, if you know, if you want to get this lore, you can. And it's done in a way where, and this is a problem like some games have to this day, where it's like, oh, you've unlocked an entry, but now you have to go dig in a menu, and it's not just like this. Escape pod 3 launched, 4, 7, yep. Escape pod launch, coordinations, Talon 4. Aha. Weird. Yeah, you can shoot. You can shoot with both A and the trigger. That might be different. I don't remember it doing this triple burst in the Wii version. Death caused by excessive blunt trauma to cranium. Oh, here we go. Yep. So yeah, there is some stuff you can go and read in the menus that isn't part of this part, but it's still just nice that the info you get, you just read here. I'm not going for like 100%, but I've been on and off doing like endgame plus content in Death Stranding. I want to get just like the 5-star rating at all the bases at least, and then that's probably when I'm gonna say like, yeah, that's as much as I want to do. Like I'm not gonna try and like do every single standard order and S rank them and all that. But a big issue with that game is how much of the lore is in emails and log files that you unlock, and you have to like stop playing the game and go and read them, and it's a bit annoying. 2 parasite queens specifically become volatile. Deck beta. All security personnel should report to the biotech research area. Oh, okay. Parasite infestation has been detected in ventilation systems of decks Gamma and Beta. Yeah, here we go. Here's our map system. Which, from what I understand, like, this was quite revolutionary for the time. For, like, being the first, like, 3D map system for a video game of this style. This platform doesn't seem to be functional. Well, that's because you've got to scan this. Yeah, you can scan, like, basically everything. At some point, I might try and avoid some of them. I mean, who knows what's going on with Metroid Prime 4, but this does make me excited for it. Specifically because it doesn't feel like they changed too much. Like, it's weird, they call this a remaster, but I think in, like, a technical aspect, this is an actual remake. And not a Final Fantasy VII Resident Evil remake that aren't actually remakes. They're like adaptations and all that. Like, this is like the truest sense of the thing. But, you know, like, they've not gone in and made any, like, dramatic changes to the gameplay or things like that. This is me making a... Well, it's an argument I've made a few times. But it's my argument that, calling video games retro shouldn't just be based on their age. It should be based on the era. And I think once you get to... Not all games, but kind of like a year or two into the PlayStation 2, Xbox, GameCube generation, I don't think you can call those retro, because a lot of the design sensibilities, like what makes games, quote, modern, like that's when that stuff was standardized. Like, not everything, obviously, but a lot of it was. Severe internal, yep. There's our side hop. Oh yeah, that reminds me. You can scan these. Small energy. So this is cell A. Status hibernation. Transference of phase-on batch complete. Special cell C. Status unknown. Rejection of phase-on compound detected. Phase-on is our... I don't see too much of it, but it's definitely our, like, MacGuffin of this game. Morphology unknown. Low life signs detected. This creature appears to be in a state of status hibernation. So this is B. Unknown. Yeah. Rejection again. Entrance to deck beta security hall. The cores in this ventilation cap look unstable. No, I forgot. This is basically a prologue area we're in. I forgot it's actually quite long. Ballistic support needed in specimen block F. Yep. Missile ammunition. Man. If you like scanning. If you've never seen this game before, all this stuff probably actually makes this game look a bit pants. Phase on infusion stage 2, introducing mutagen into tank, phase on batch, status complete. Phase on infusion stage 1, parasite larva diagnosis, mass 1.2, length 0.5, cell structure stable. And you pirate data, space pirates encrypted data coded, log 099923. Zebus has fallen. All ground personnel are presumed dead, either killed by the hunter clad in metal or in a subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. Our research frigates, Orpheon, Syracuse, and Valparagorm were in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. Frigate Orpheon is now docked at Vortex Outpost. Orpheon cargo appears to have 100% survival rate. Metroids are healthy, but on restricted feed-in schedule due to uncertain supply status. We are ready to begin research on the Metroids and other promising life forms. Security status remains at code blue. No signs of pursuit from the hunter. Alright, so I think that this this is supposed to be post Super Metroid. Morphology unknown. This specimen has been horribly mutated. There are no life readings. Oh yeah. Okay. I've heard before that like the canon of the Prime games is a bit up in the air. Like they're canon to themselves, but they might not be canon to like the main series. Oh good. Disable the normal turret. Parasite larval form, harmless unless encountered in large numbers. Okay. Plasmite info native to Talon 4. Phase on infusion stage 4, larval diagnosis, mass. Yep. So it got bigger. Specimen cell structure failing. Batch 0732C does not match DNA. Subsequent infusion sequence. Specimen solitary holding. 1. Phase level unknown. Status xenotropic lifeform unstable. Use caution. Specimen exhibits incredible strength and body mass increase when exposed to phase on batch 0732C. 12.5, yep. Phase on batch 0003H increases the acid production in the saliva ducts of parasitic larvae. Parasitic waste removal may begin in 3 hours. Phase and radiation readings must be reported to deck commander before batch disposal. And experiment, yeah. Biform pain tolerance levels at 30% holding. How do you measure that exactly? There we go, there's the turret scanned in. As usual, space pirate science seems dubious at best. Space pirate, severe internal damage detected. Well, sorry, but you'll take that out on me, so. Oh shit, Zoomers are in this game. Damn. Ah, it's totally modern. God, that's a dumb fucking show. Alright. Plated, parasite, lava, info native. I think it's a bit of a hot take, but I think a lot of this generation stuff is a bit silly. We should just have boomer and post boomer, and just keep it that way. Solitic face level toxic, and manic seal holding. There we go. I will admit, some of my muscle memory to the Wii version is, even though I couldn't tell you what the buttons are, I think my muscles remember a little bit. Okay, yeah, so a lot of Basil infused enemies here, and also enemies from Talon 4. Maybe we'll go there. Solitic fire, oh, but empty. Acid burns have welded the joints to the exoskeleton. Okay. Ow. Ventilation covers may become superheated if airflow is restricted. Unusual thermal readings should be reported to the deck engineer on duty. Obstruction detected in reactor ventilation system. Engineering crew reports a freight lift corridor immediately. I'm sure they'll get right on that. Security codes on all the turrets are changed every other lunar cycle. Using proper codes may result in activation. Okay. Alright, Space Pirate. Status. Death caused by severe lacerations to the abdomen. Access to Deck Gamma approved. Kind of forgot they do throw a lot of scans at you right at the start. Door lock enabled. Huh. I wonder how we open that. Space Pirate. Death caused by removal of internal organs. Looks like a... I wonder... And yeah. Space Pirate. Death caused by acid burns to the face. Entrance to save station. Space Pirate. Death caused by severe laceration. Suspect looks to have been partially eaten. Device dot seems to be functional. Space Pirate. Death caused by cranial trauma. And this creature looks like it struggled to get through this door. Weird. Yep. It's a save point. Great. Nope. Nope. There we go. Lucky all this stuff interfaces with our Chozo suit, huh? No life signs detected. These creatures still contain a heat signature. They have not been here very long. Analysis detects large amounts of blood missing from the carcass. These bodies may have been used for nourishment, pattern consistent with predator behavior. Oh, well, yep. Right, new creature. Parasite Queen. Parasite female, genetically enhanced by unknown means. A weak spot has been detected in the mouth. Use your auto-targeting to acquire this new target. Scans indicate the presence of a potent mutagen. Origins unknown. Creature exhibits the ability to fire weapon-grade blasts of energy from its mouth, a trait not present in the standard parasite genome. It appears the pirates have begun a bioengineering program with considerable results. Yeah. Hey! Oh, never mind. Oh, wait.
Evacuate immediately.
Oh, of course.
Evacuate immediately. Evacuate immediately.
Oh, I keep forgetting I can jump with a shoulder button. I'd have to check. I don't know if the music's been changed a lot. Like, I'm pretty sure the arrangements are the same, but, you know. Ugh. Ugh. I could be mothballing for most of this, but I'm just gonna take it slow. Like, I think the music arrangement's the same, but I don't know if they were, like, re-recorded or anything. Probably should have looked that stuff up. Oh, shit. I don't know if that could get you, but it felt like it. It almost did. Oh, shit. Ridley's still alive. Woo! There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's how we lose like a bunch of our power-ups. I forgot you get some of those and then lose them in this. Oh yeah, we can't even muffle anymore, so. There's definitely some of the other Prime games. I think you just have like certain stuff from the start after this one. But those I think I've only played 2 and 3 once. Though I do want to play them again. I think only once. I could be wrong. I might have played the second one twice, but I'm pretty sure, no, I'm pretty sure it's just the once. The third one definitely only once, so I do want to play again. Tracking on enemy targets has been lost. Ground-based recon required. Begin landing sequence. I'll talk about it in a bit, but I'll probably go over like my general feelings about the other Prime games. Yep. Talon Overworld. New extras unlocked in the main menu. Yeah, we'll save. Hunt's class gunship, register the Samus Arrow, you could turn your ship to recharge and yeah. Morphology. Talon fur, non-toxic variety of Physotalonensis, commonly found near water sources. This lichen seems to be lichen seems to be giving off low levels of radiation, no match found in fauna databases. So here's our start. Gives you an idea. I think it's just smart design. Like, cause it's this area. It's not really a hub. It's like a little mini hub. But it branches off to so many different areas. And you can already see like other places you can go right from the start. But then as soon as you kind of head in those directions, like trying to get to that one. Alright, let's check this creature out. Beetle. Burrowing insect with a resilient carapace. Extremely aggressive. The insect's massive mouth enables it to tunnel through solid rock at high speeds. Above ground, beetles can cover short distances rapidly. They attack anything that moves near their lair. Yeah, we have two doors to start off with. You know what was in that other? Ah, whatever. Let's just keep going forward. New creature, sap sack. Chemical reaction with his sap, violent explosion. Because it is irresistible odor and sweet nectar, the sap sack was nearly eaten out of existence. The evolution of an explosive chemical sack saved it. Only brave or indigenous creatures dare to devour it. Blast cap. Volatile chemicals within this weed's toxic fungal cap may explode if agitated. The poisonous flesh of the blast cap helps keep it from being eaten. It also detonates its fungal cap when it senses even slight contact. Here's the zoomers. Anchors itself to walls and other surfaces. Avoid contact with spikes. A basic nerve center located directly above the zoomers. Mandibles detect nutrients. Sharp spines protect it from casual predators, but lack of a reinforced carapace makes the zoomer vulnerable to any indirect attacks. The stone surface this lichen grows on appears too smooth to be natural. These large branches have been forcibly intertwined, forming what looks to be like a bridge structure. Yeah, large energy. Okay. Yeah, this area. Okay. Hey, little guy. What's a little guy? Chozo Ruins West. Aha. I might be remembering my little run. I think the whole thing with the Chozos is they did migrate in Pilgrim a lot, which is supposed to explain why their stuff's like all over the place. Maybe I will turn those off. We'll see, we'll see. These pillars have collapsed from erosion. Carbon dating cannot determine the age of the structures. Okay. Chozo lore. Chozo script translated. The history of the Chozo stretches back into ancient times. So far into the fog of the past that we know not where our ancestors came from. One thing is clear, however. The Chozo who colonized Talon 4 made a conscious choice to eschew a civilization of advanced technology. We Chozo choose to live in harmony with nature, guided by the providence of the universe. We believe we will spend peaceful days here and plan to leave our words from time to time. Isn't that nice? Yeah, here we go. Be spending a lot of time here. That's for sure. You run through this environment a lot, I remember that. This tree seems to be weakened due to cellular decomposition. Passageway to shrine. There's a blast shield, and this indicates the blast shield is vulnerable to beam weapon. Invulnerable, explosive weapon may damage it. Yep. Not going through there yet. This object rests at the top of a very smooth inclined slope. Let's head off this way first. Whew. Thinking back to the history of the Prime, like the development of this game and the history of the series, it's so interesting. Yep, Scarab. Yeah. that like Metroid at the time wasn't like that well regarded by Nintendo, and it's why Retro Studios was able to kind of get the IP and try making something on it. Mainly because like after Metroid 1, like every sequel sold worse. And they were actually, like, I think based off of like early previews and reactions, they were actually worried that Prime was going to fail. And just like, oh, people weren't going to like it. And like fans were going to reject it as being like too big of a departure. And all that jazz. And it's the reason why Metroid Fusion got made, was to kind of like, oh, we'll put these out around the same time, so if one, you know, fails, we've got the other to fall back on. But Prime ended up like replicating the formula so well. Oh yeah, we don't have the charge beam anymore. You know, like the open-ended exploration, the environmental storytelling. Oh yeah. Chozo lore. Chozo script translated. Many long years have passed since we Chozo first took root on this land. The passage of time has always been a source of fascination to us. It is the belief of many Chozo sages that the truths of the universe hide within the tumbling currents of time's flow. Even as we search for answers there, however, we find illumination in other, unexpected places. We know not how the ability has come to us, but recently, many Chozo have begun to sense things beyond the realm of ordinary perception. Strange sights and inexplicable sensations flood our minds, filling us with visions. We take this growing ability to be a sign of our burgeoning harmonization with the infinite. Perhaps, finally, the universe's secrets are becoming known to us. Whoop. Go around, there we go. An all-night wall hanging with a slightly reflective surface. It does not appear important.
Recorded to logbook.
War Wasp. Airborne insect equipped with a venomous stinger capable of shearing steel. The War Wasp rarely strays far from its hive unless it is pursuing an imminent threat. It attacks with no regard for its own survival, dive bombing its enemy with stinger extended. Fast worker toxins from the stinger can incapacitate most small organisms.
Recorded to logbook.
War Wasp hive. Primarily war wasps dwelling, only vulnerable to heavy weaponry. War wasps build their homes over existing crevices using whatever materials are close at hand. They carry building fragments back to construction site with their four legs and glue them into place with adhesives secreted from their abdomens. Fair enough. But yeah, the thing I was going to say about the scans, it reminds me that for some reason this kind of storytelling of like examining objects and getting like story and lore, games seem to like not want to do it so much. Instead will do the like, they'll try and have the character do it out loud, but they don't do it as much, and it's weird. It always, to me, takes me out of the experience, because it doesn't feel like I'm playing a video game as a character. It feels like I'm playing a video game with a character. You know, like, oh, I'm not taking on this role. This is another person who's having different reactions and comments than me. Like, it's probably the biggest thing I'd say was missing from the newer Resident Evil remakes, is that you can't examine anything in the environment and get flavor text. Oh, the word Chozo's on there. Interesting. Nice. Oh yeah, I don't even have the missiles yet. Yeah, I don't think I have the fin for that. This small tunnel leads back behind the wall. Okay, so that's a mothball hole.
Recorded to logbook.
Tangleweed. Plant life with basic sentience, retracts in the ground if threatened. Tangleweeds are only dangerous to small organisms. They are covered in tiny barbs designed to trap potential meals. Tangleweeds lack the strength to do anything more than hinder large life forms. Anything else? No.
Recorded to logbook.
Plasmites. Small insect capable of storing and releasing thermal energy. Plasmites are attracted to sources of heat, thriving on the energy presented there. They emit light when hunting and will expel small bursts of thermal when threatened. Okay. Probably just leave you alone, can't I? Yeah, a lot of the lighting effects here is the main new stuff, like it looking this nice. It definitely did not... the lighting stuff was not this nice looking, like that warm kind of glow and the more natural shading and stuff. Drainage possesses traces of high-level toxins. Mechanical device appears to be inactive. Life forms detected within hollows of machine. It appears this item can only be reached using the abridged fin. Let's look around quick. Yeah, I've scanned you. Oh. Okay. Mechanoid Hive Mecha. Security unit programmed to work for predatory hive dwellers. A design flaw makes the shielding on Hive Mecha weak around their access ports. These units are second generation combat drones capable of interface with organic units at a higher level. They train, shelter, and work with hive dwelling predators. Unarmed, they rely on their hive beasts to handle any threat. I think I could scan these actually. Yep. Oh. Okay. I'm using audio cues. There you go. That's the smart way of doing it. I forgot there's a radar as well. I completely forgot about the radar. I've been using that the whole time. Yeah, you know, I don't know if they did change the music. Like, the instrument sounds how I remember it sounding. The radar's nice because, hey, if you have, like, audio, like, you know, like if you're deaf or partially deaf, or just have, like, audio issues in general, I can't think of the word. Like audio sensory. That's it. Yeah, audio sensory issues. Missile launcher. Yeah. That look cool. It's weird how this has like a bit more of that old, like more traditional kind of Metroid exploration of having like multiple doors and things like that, compared to Metroid Fusion, which is like very linear. Yeah.
Recorded to logbook.
What's this? Missile. Okay, so that's just big missile. Alright, let's head back for now. Okay, it doesn't do this anymore. I forget who was talking. It was someone else, people I was talking to about first-person platforming and having issues with it, like lining up jumps. I think this game might be like way more look, like it's actually quite forgiving about when you're like off a platform or not. Like here, we'll do it on the bridge here. That's how they kind of do it. I know if you play the, I don't think the Wii one does this. Like yeah, you can basically be not standing on it, and like they let you stand like right on your tippy toes. But I think Metroid Prime on GameCube actually would make the camera do this when you would jump. It would like look down a bit. But I also find like I do have a decent sense. I guess if you've played just like enough of these style of games, you get a sense of like, okay, this is the character's movement speed. Like here's, and that once you've got the sense for it, you can judge your jumps without having to like look at them, kind of thing. There we go. I'm curious. Haha. Yeah, definitely want to go get that. Oh, nice. Like, heck, you don't even have map rooms in Fusion, technically. You just kind of, when you enter navigation rooms, they just give you most of the map. Okay, oh, I didn't go in here. What's in here? Aha! Okay, so the main thing is we're just heading back for now. Excuse me, guys. Haha. Okay, there's quite a lot of different ways going on. Definitely not going up that way. I think going up here is where we need to go next. Probably shouldn't worry about those guys too much. Oh, nope, we're not going this way yet. Okay. But yeah, like, not having too much of the guiding and stuff. And I think some of that was added to the Wii version, actually. Oh, yeah. Like, kind of the, oh, if you're idle too long, it will point you to a room. Aha! There's our morph ball. Multiple microscopic fractures found through sandstone. These blue orbs seem to be simple light sources. Okay. Magnetic rail track detected. It appears to be active. Spider ball technology required. Just circle strafe. It's kind of funny because there's some, like, circle strafing like that wasn't quite possible, I think, in the original. Not until, like, the Wii one, because you could only strafe while locked on. Alright. Plated beetle. Well armored, burrowing insect. Vulnerable only from the rear. Creature's thick cranial plating can repel frontal attacks. This gives it an advantage in combat, allowing it to make ramming attacks. Only surfacing when it detects vibrations above. And then maneuvers itself as to always face its rival, keeping its exposed abdomen protected. There we go. Maybe I should use a missile. Come on. Yep, there we go. Yeah! Forgot about animation. Animation's nuts. Yay! Mothball. Alright, so we don't have morph bombs yet. God, that was it's such a genius idea to kind of turn the morph ball into this like weird physicsy thing. Like with the momentum and all that, and having puzzles based around it. Okay, let's have a look at the map here. Okay. Oh yeah, there's... Okay, we'll just leave you guys. Much like 2D Metroid, at a certain point, unless you need the drops from them, you're better to just ignore a lot of enemies. Oh, Chozo Law. The surges of negative energy brought by the meteor far exceeds our expectations. We Chozo have yet to find a way to rid ourselves of the great poison. All you can do now is seal it away and wait for the day when a power to purify the poison appears. However, it is already impossible to collect all the pieces of the great poison, as it is already spread, seeping in the planet and hardening. Fountain choked by overgrowth, toxin levels are high. No structural weakness detected in metalwork. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go this way first. Water analysis readings show unusually high toxins. The time prophecy draws ever closer. It is said that when the plants wilt and the creatures change and all life fades, the newborn will descend from the sky. Huh. I wonder if that's talking about who I think it is. God, I don't even notice this, like, there's a name for these. I don't know what they're called. The, like, water features. I'm sure this was here. I just wouldn't have noticed it. God, this is such a cool game. Especially, like, with this... Oh. Okay, well, we're not going in there yet. When decay flows, the hatchling will walk a poison path to the source. Okay. Helps as well with the jumping and judging your jumps. Like, it's such a floaty jump. Like, you don't immediately, like, you know, like, there's momentum to it. Shriek Bat. Territorial ceiling dweller. Body temperature peaks at 121 centigrade. Shriek Bats have high internal temperatures, making them easy to spot with thermal imaging. The roost of cave seers while hunting for small prey. Fierce territorial, they'll dive bomb anything that wanders near. Oh, you know what? I think there's like a little bit of auto-aim in this. That's funny that's here, because I don't know if you can get in... Whoa. Oh, shit. Just gave myself a Samus jump scare. Also, I do find it weird that the moving the cursor here is on the right stick and then turning the cameras on the left. I would have done it reverse, but whatever. I don't think I could have got into this room without the missiles. So it's funny they even put like a missile blocker there. Big ass tree. Vast portions of trees. Cellular structure has been consumed by toxins distributed through the water source. And this suggests the presence of a runic symbol here. Okay. This runic symbol has been activated. 4 runic symbols in this room must be activated. Overwhelming toxin levels have provided all leaves. Okay. Toxicity levels critical. Contact with contaminated water extremely hazardous. Reaper Vine. Powerful rock dwelling tentacle. A single eye upon the Reaper Vine keeps a constant visual, but its vision is limited to 10 meters. The scythe-like appendage on its tip is honed to lethal sharpness. The Reaper Vine will swing this blade wildly at anything that enters its zone of perception. Yeah, well, you know, get out of here. There we go. Okay. If I remember right, yeah. We can't go this way yet because we do not even have the mortal bombs. So... That's such a cool effect too, the visor reflection. That was in the original. Oh wow, they made the steam effect there really detailed. Like, I don't remember it looking that good. I don't remember if Nintendo's mentioned any plans for like the rest of the trilogy. It's I know all the games after the first one are a bit more contentious. From what I understand, I think like with the second one, yeah, there is some auto-aim. I wonder if you could turn it off. Oh, wow. Okay, we can turn this on. Okay, there we go. There's the footing check I mentioned. The flick motion? What flick motion? There's a flick motion? Let's see. Okay. Camera, locked reticle, reset. Morph ball. Yeah, shoot beam. Select mode, map. Pause. Charge beam, missile, yeah. Jump. Lock on, grapple. Huh. But there's like way more. Weird, I do have subtitles turned on. Why didn't we see them? But yeah, like I think most of Metroid Prime 2 is better regarded. Except for the end game where you have to find a bunch of collectibles. There's like 5. I think there's like, you can only get them when you get to like a certain point in the game. They're like keys you need. You need like 30, it's something like 13, 15 keys you need right near the end of the game, and you have to like revisit all over the map, and they don't very clearly mark where they are, and it's a really bad backtracking moment. Free definitely has problems, but I really like a lot of what Metroid 3 was going for. I do wish we got some of the stuff that ended up being cut, like more ship interactions, and, you know, that the game wasn't as linear as it ended up being. I know some people didn't like some of the Wii stuff, like it being gimmicky. But I don't know, some of it I found really fun. Like the grapple beam, like whip control stuff, like that tactile motion of like doing this to throw the whip and then yanking it to pull like enemies towards you and to pull armor off. Just felt good. Like there's no other way to describe it. It's like it's like the kill moves in No More Heroes, where instead of like having like combat on motion, it's just those you know, like the beheading moves. And I didn't mind some of the other like puzzles and little bits you did with the motion stuff. The one bit I kind of wish there was more of is one of my favorite bits. It's early on in the game. You can like mess around in the ship and you have to like, you know, turn on the thrusters and pull levers and stuff. And I kind of wish there was more of that in the game. Kind of like the ship. You went back to the ship and you did like multiple bits like that. Strength summon has been activated. Oh, okay, so there's 4 runes in here as well. Oh. Also, I like when I think about like the design of it, it's quite smart having these puzzles because it very much feels like it was designed to get people acquainted with the way to play a first person like adventure game where you're not just, you know, blasting through corridors and going for kills and things like that. And you have to think of, you know, for the time, like, especially for a Nintendo game, like, outside of the stuff that Rare had done with GoldenEye and Perfect Dark, like, first-person stuff was not very common, and puzzles like these teach you to look around the environments. Okay. I'm missing one. Where could the last one be? Yeah, I got that one. Got the one up there. Where's the last one? Probably somewhere obvious. I keep thinking this is it, but no, that's not it. Okay. Let me think. Why haven't I found it yet? Sorry, hang on a sec. You mean unable to ban user? The fuck? Okay. That was weird. Had to do it from a different menu. Sorry about that. What am I missing here? When I find this, I'm gonna... It's gonna be, like, in such an obvious place, and I'm gonna feel like an idiot that I didn't see it. Yeah. Like, I don't think I'm missing a power-up in here. Oh. Yeah, one there. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. How did I miss that? Here's the thing though, I swear I was like down here and looking around trying to scan it and nothing came up. Oh, that's on me, folks. No, I blinded that. Surely. I can't believe how many times I've walked past that though. Charge beam.
Recorded to logbook.
Chosen script translated. Disaster struck suddenly. We had a vague, dark foreboding, and it became true. A meteor appeared from nowhere, casting a dark shadow of debris over the land with the violence of its impact. Its destructive force spent. The fallen star burned itself out rapidly, and the incident should have faded into memory. But the meteor brought with it corruption. A great poison burst forth into the land. A strange energy that clawed at natural life with a ferocity. That strange negative energy emitted from the meteor. The meteor expanded to encompass Talon 4 in the night, like a spider weaves its web. Cool. Oh. Alright. There we go. There's the right stick bit. So that kind of emulates what you can do with the gyro stuff. I'm not sure if I'll leave that on though, because it doesn't feel quite the same as it does with the gyro aiming. Oh, hang on. We can't open this yet. Okay. Unidentifiable obstruction. Okay, so yeah, we'll come back to that. Also, I think Metroid Prime 3, like having a lot more voice acting and dialogue, not from Samus but from the other characters, might put some people off, but I kind of like some of that stuff. So let's have a quick... You know, I'll save. Get full heal out of it anyway, so... Also, the like beam overload stuff was fun. The main thing was just it was a way more linear game. Which I don't think was the right choice. Like, okay, you know what? I am going to turn those off. Those have been a bit too pointy. Can I even make... You know, I don't know if I can make that jump yet. Just trying to figure out if I could... Well, surely I must be able to. Oh, yeah. Here we go. In we go. Luminescent cylinders functioning at 80%. Structural weakness detected throughout sandstone wall. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have the fin for breaking sandstone yet. think that's bombs. Okay, what's all this? Inactive platform lifts detected. This function should return once power has been restored. The water has shortened out this slot mechanism.
Recording to logbook.
Lock system engaged. Secure the area to unlock the door. Okay. Let's not go that way yet. Oh, you know what? We have to go that way. I think the scanning range might be way higher in this version.
Recording to logbook.
Stone Toad. Preys on creatures smaller than itself, vulnerable only from within. A Stone Toad is able to remain still for days. It preys upon creatures smaller than itself, inhaling them whole. Anything it finds undigestible, it regurgitates. Stone Toads use their tusks as a last resort. Well, let's go in here instead. Okay. I was curious if there was anything to scan. Mechanoid, incinerator drone programmed for high temperature waste disposal. Device schematics indicate a high risk of malfunction when internal power core is damaged. Unit has minimal combat programming but can defend itself if necessary. This drone's intense heat blasts compensate for its lack of battle prowess. Yay! Okay, I think I'm going to turn off that stick. I think maybe with gyro I wouldn't mind it, but with stick it's a little cumbersome. But it's cool that's there. Because yeah, that simulates what the Wii controls allowed you to do. Also, that's always a good sign, a great sign in a Metroid game, is that you actually pick up power-ups like relatively quick. Mothball bomb acquired. Press to drop a bomb. Yes. I actually want to check something quick. Move. Okay. So this is actually was added in the Wii version first. Was having like just a jump. In the GameCube version, you could only bomb jump. What am I doing? No. Maybe I'm thinking of Metroid Prime 2, where they would hide scannables. See, because look, normally you need the bombs to get out. I think you don't get the spring ball until you have the bombs, though. But it's nice because it makes some of the ball puzzles less awkward to do, just bombs. Basic system appears to be operational. Device should operate once power is restored. But what is it?
Recording to logbook.
Standard mothball slot. This slot is active. It's sent a mothball and detonated bomb will usually cause these slots to send electrical impulses that can activate different types of devices. Also, yeah, because the Chozo being here in the past is the explanation for why all this Samus suit stuff is here. There we go. Cool. Kind of curious if there are other, you know, there's Metroidvania became like such a genre in, you know, like side scrolling indie action stuff. I don't know if there's any like 3D games that have kind of like emulated the Metroid Prime experience. That's not what I meant to do. But yeah, the GameCube one, you would have to bomb jump like all these jumps here. And we're lucky we just get to use the spring ball. Okay. Trying to think where I need to go next. I'm kind of curious if I can get into here now. I might as well check while I'm here. Oh yeah, that's the... showing the other areas. That's maybe one thing I'd want to see out of Metroid Prime 4. I always mention it, but you know, Castlevania Symphony of the Night started the idea that it was one big map and not just kind of like a couple of maps. And I'd like to see that kind of idea. Like I didn't mind the way Prime 3 did it, where you were like traveling between planets. Again, I think it kind of like, if they had able to do more with the ship, it really would have fed into the gimmick of that game. Yes. See, the fact that I keep running into these missile doors makes me wonder if there, like, was potentially a way to skip getting missiles, but somehow getting, like, all the morph ball stuff. Floor ventilation fan still functional despite multiple failed electrical connections. Moderate mechanical activity indicates machine is still active. Right. Well, of course I'll take that, but I don't think... Yeah. Probably should have came here another time, but whatever. Lesson learned. Okay, now we gotta make our way back. Probably a lot of areas I can go. Let's check out our big tree though. That's our main. Oh yeah, there's definitely more we can do here now. There we go, that's the third one. Yeah, and just to let you know how they'll rebuild. Oh, I suck. I suck. Oh, I could get up there quick again. There we go.
Recording to log.
Weird. I thought I'd scanned those already. There we go. There we go. Nope. You know, is it because of Metroid Dread? Am I pressing the button that was more for Metroid Dread, maybe? That might be what's going on. Oh, hello. Sorry, I've got a bit of a... You know what? I don't know. I feel like I might have a deviated septum because my nose is always, like, slightly stuffed. Like, I'm always having to, like, slightly clear my nose. I'm gonna scan you.
Recording to logbook.
Flagra! This mutant plant is the source of toxic water in the ruins. Flagra's growth cycle has been radically accelerated. As a result, it requires near constant exposure of solar energy to remain active. This exposure has made Flagra's outer shell thick and durable. Its lower root system is unprotected and vulnerable, however. Exploit this flaw when possible. Concentrated weapon fire can daze it for short periods. Tentacles. Yeah, I got that. It looks like it could be tilted, possibly to take it offline. Okay. Oh, here we go. Right, one down. Keep going, there we go. Oh. Okay, I've got to stun it and then get to the other one. There we go. Oh. Alright, then there's probably one more. Me and Milo's raw 3. It's only fun to do it 3 times in a row. I don't think I was quick enough. Oh no, I did it, I think. I know it's not the same composer, but some of the music in this reminds me of Phantasy Star Online. Like that similar instrument set. Oh, me and Milo's raw 3 got fucked. Doing it for a 4th time. Oh, that was not the right button. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Excuse me, sir. There we go. Hold on, one good down. Okay. All good. Just had to check Discord. Oh shit. Oh, you get the suit upgrade pretty quick. The first one. We won't see it here, but it is one of the coolest things about Prime 2 is that they use new suit designs for the upgrades. Try to remember if, well, I know like in Prime 3 you have a different suit, but I can't remember what if the suit upgrades were different in that as well. Yeah. So we could go to hot areas now. I think this room here. I think that area was a hot one. Oh, nice. Our water is pretty poison now. However, we can't move in water very well. Here, I'll scan this.
Recorded to logbook. Recorded to logbook.
Morphology. Pulse Bomu. Life form of raw energy. Periodically releases explosive segments. Pulse Bomu are energy beings, invulnerable to most known weapons. Electrical energy can harm them, however. They lack any intelligence beyond an instinctive attraction to other charged energy sources. Pulse Bombus produce energy constantly. All excess energy is shared regardless of who or what may be nearby. Whee. Oof, okay. This cordite wall, okay. I'm pretty sure missiles can't. Yeah, that's for something else.
Recorded to logbook.
Chozo script, okay. The cries of this dying land echo in our ears as we Chozo watch the great poison seep even further into the living pulse of the planet. The dark energy sinks into the trees and waters, devouring all life. Peaceful beasts die by the thousands. Some creatures survive, but their forms grow as twisted and evil as the force that fell from the sky. Many of these mutated monstrosities remain small enough to do little harm, but others grow enormous and threaten our very existence. One such beast defies our sacred fountain, disgorging poison from its foul form, replacing pure, flowing water with cascades of creeping death. Even in the face of such horror, we Chozo do not turn in fear. We are all that stands in the way of this great poison, and it is our destiny to contain it. Okay, just before before I go down here... Hold on, let me check the map again. What's this way? These metal gates block entry to the center of the room. You know what? I'm pressing the morph ball button to exit the menu because of fucking Code Veronica.
Recording to logbook.
I keep thinking it's the back button, but it's not. The future is a vague thing, ever-changing and always in doubt. Even if we chose or could gain the ability to foresee the future, it would be a hollow gift, for we could never hope to control what is yet to occur. The fountain is an example of this. The day may come when its water dries up and there is nothing we could do to stop such a tragedy. But we do know this. Unlike the uncertain flow of water, the power of our will is strong and enduring. The will of the chosen will never run dry. This appears to be the first of 3 locking mechanisms that seal the gate. The lock is active, but its key slot is sealed by very weak metal grating. Alright. I think this is optional. Because I think what I'm supposed to do here is a bomb jump. Which, yeah, timing up with actual bombs would have been not fun. I'm actually not sure how you... There is a way to do it. There we go. It's very specific timing. But yeah, with the spring ball, you can just hop to it. There we go. Anything down the road? Hey, look at that. Okay, I'm glad I got that. Alright, head back to the elevator there. I'm not sure how long I'll go today, it just depends on how I'm feeling. I did start a bit early, so wouldn't hurt to stream longer than I normally do. Magma Caverns. You know, well, I'm here. Here we go. I'm not sure if you actually do need to scan those, but hey. feeling the heat. Okay. There we go, all good.
Recorded to logbook.
Right. Grisby! Sub-volcanic carrion feeder. Carapace can be breached by missiles. The Grisby's carapace has been fused together by superheated air. This barrier stands up to everything but concussive blasts. Its intelligence is limited to instinctive scavenging patterns. Oh, they weren't lying. Stop doing that. Stop using that button.
Recorded to logbook.
Alright. Morphology. Burrower. Tunneling insect predator. Similar to the beetle, though it spends more time underground, it seeks seismic disturbances than surfaces to attack. It has enough cunning to realise when something is too large for it to handle. Beyond that, it is fairly ignorant. What it lacks in brains makes up for in aggression. Alright, well, you can have fun over there. I'm going in here. Yep. Of course. They love using this song for the lava areas.
Recorded to logbook.
Yeah, I remember you guys. Magmoo. Fire-breathing serpent that dwells in lava. Magmors prefer extreme heat zones and are susceptible to frigid attack forms. Sightless, they navigate the lava currents using their sonar receptors. Magmors have a keen sense of smell, enabling them to pinpoint targets with startling accuracy.
Recorded to logbook.
Morphology. Puffer. Unstable gas-filled organism will rupture on contact. Puffers fill their bodies with lethal metavibrium gas and float in search of food. If ruptured, the gas within the puffer is violently released. Despite their fragile bodies, puffers are aggressive hunters. The gas clouds they release upon death is often fatal to the creature that brings them down as well. Analysis creates viable grapple point. Okay. But yeah. Oh yeah, these little bastards.
Recorded to logbook.
Triclops. Hard-shelled creatures with powerful jaws. The Triclops is a hunter-gatherer. It collects small creatures and bits of foodstuffs and deposits them elsewhere for later consumption. The hard tripartite mandibles it uses to move earth and rock are quite strong and difficult to escape once ensnared. Anything else to scan? No. Okay. Blech. Oh. Try to remember if you can actually use bombs on these things or not. Nope. Yeah, these things are always annoying though. There we go. Let's see, which way should we go first? Let's check it out this way. Oh, never mind, we're not going that way yet. It's a path underneath. Oh. I don't know how to hide that. I should look into that. Huh. Okay, well I don't know how they even get underneath yet. Maybe this way? Yep. Alright. Might be an optional, but that's fine. I'll take what I can get. Missile-wise. I don't know if this game does the like extra ending stuff. Like I know it actually pays attention to your item completion. I just don't know what's tied to it, if anything. Oh, okay, that's how you take care of them. They'll pick up bombs. Now I'm just gonna remember where the... There we go. Okay, and now... We come back up this way, I think? Yeah. Yeah, you're honestly better just to avoid those guys, not even shoot them. Okay, let's check this door out first while I'm here. Much like with 2D Metroidvanias, when you get into like the groove of it, it is kind of, there's like a zen kind of feeling to going through and then clearing out the maps. Fuck you, asshole. There we go. Let's see, what was this way? Yeah, wee on the rails. Rails are always fun. Yeah, it must not have been that long ago that I did a Metroid Prime playthrough. Turn over west. Cool. We'll come back to that. Let's see what's this way first. Aha. So, I'm pretty sure we are... Yeah. We're back in kind of like the starting area. I think, in fact, this... like, opens up an easy way back. Yeah, there's definitely some auto aim if you're not locked on. I'm curious if that's there. If you have the Joy-Con controls. I'd especially be interested to see if the Wii... I don't remember if the Wii version had anything like that or not. Oh dear. Yeah, okay. I think being up this high is new.
Recording to
Oh.
logbook.
Gema! Wall crawling Mollucus retractable spikes is an evolutionary offshoot of the Zuma. When threatened, it extends lethal spikes and retracts its head deep into its armored carapace. Yep. Alright. Okay. Don't think I can get up to there yet. No, I think I need a specific power up. There we are. Alright, I'll do a little bit more. Don't want to stop quite yet. Surely a bunch of stuff's going to be open now. Hold on. I feel like there was a... Yeah. Yeah, maybe I was wrong. Maybe this area is more appropriate to call like a hub. I just don't remember how big the overworld part gets.
Recording to logbook.
Flying pirates. Alright, pirates trained and equipped with airborne assault. Flying pirates are extremely agile in the air, but the heat signatures of their jetpacks can be tracked with thermal imaging. While their missiles are extremely potent, their jetpacks are even more so. If the pack fails, they will make a suicide strike. This crate appears to be the same type of container found in the space pirate research frigate. The material seeping out from the ruptured metal is highly toxic. Analysis indicates that this may be the phase-on compound the space pirates were using in their biological experiments. Could be. Let's see. Maybe I can't go forward this way yet. Yeah, I'm gonna say can't go that way yet. Yeah, both the grapple beam or suit that lets me move in water easier. Okay, okay, here we go. And
Recording to logbook.
alright. Seedling, plant-based ground feeder. Dorsal spines can be ejected in self-defense. Oh. You know what? I don't know if this is a new cutscene or not. It's cool though.
Recording to logbook.
Pi day encrypted day encoded. Log 103080. Field team reports are in on an age structure of alien design built on the surface of Talon 4. Studies show this structure projects a containment field. These field bars access to the prime source of energy within a deep crater. Science team believes the field is powered by a number of strange Chozo artifacts. We have found some of these relics, and studies on them have begun. As this field could hinder future energy production operations on Talon 4, we must dismantle it as soon as possible. If this means the destruction of the Chozo artifacts, it will be done. Oh, okay, yeah. I think I know where this is.
Recording to logbook.
Chozo law. The containment of the great poison. This task has fallen to the Chozo, and we will not flee from our duty. Even as we suffer with the land and its creatures, we will pour our will into the 12. The artifacts which form the lock that holds this great evil at bay in the depths of the planet. This lock must stand up to all who might come to assault it. To preserve the power of the seal and to protect it from those who would meddle in for their own designs, we will spread the artifacts across the land, hiding them from prying eyes. The lock must never open until the day comes when this disaster can finally be put to rest. Right, there's one.
Recording to logbook.
Throughout our living nightmare, as we battle with this unyielding darkness, we Chozo see a light. This light grows with promise, chasing the shadows cast by the great poison and purifying that which has grown toxic. It's strange though, at times it looks to our eyes as if the light coalesces into the figure of a woman, burning brightly. The luminescence descends from space and retreats back into the infinite blackness from whence it came. When this prophecy comes to pass, when the light recedes, the Chozo's long vigilance of containment will finally come to an end. Yeah, it's like a simple effect. There's definitely, obviously, again, games on higher-end consoles will do effects like that more realistically, but I just can't help but appreciate how cool it looks on a game that runs this well. This is a chosen artifact. Collect it, then scan the totems here for clues on the locations of the remaining artifacts. Together, the artifacts will open a path to the center of the impact crater. Alright, so this is our, like, main end goal here now. This is the Artifact of Truth, the first of 12. Scan the totems here for clues of the locations of the remaining artifacts. Together, the artifacts will open a path to the center of the impact crater. Alright. There is a tower within the ruins where light always shines. Move through the waters there to find the artifact of Life Giver. Invaders have claimed Fendrana as their own. A tower sits atop their fortress. Collapse it to reveal the chamber where the artifact of the Elder is hidden. The artifact of truth has been returned. Yes. Alright. The heat of Magmor was a test for many warriors. A shrine in their honor holds the artifact of strength. Okay. In one of Talon's far corners, a grove of life lies. Reveal the pillar beneath the waves to find the artifact of Chozo. Alright. A tall cave stands at Fendrana's edge. Seek the unseen entrance at its top to find the artifact of spirit. Let's see. Within the ruins of our home, we honor our fallen elders in the Great Hall. A chamber beneath the statue holds the artifact of Weld. Oh, I missed one. The Sun Chamber high atop our ruined home became the nest of a great beast and a source of corruption. Many Chozo spirits have been drawn to this tainted place. Release their bond to the world to claim the artifact of the wild. So yes, and now when we go into the logbook. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are a couple we can't scan yet. Because the statues just like aren't active yet. Okay. I guess you could come to this place at a couple of different moments because it hasn't really activated anything. It just gave me one of the artifacts and gave me the clues. So, funny enough, the thing I was talking about in Metroid Prime 2 is quite similar to that idea. Except that imagine if I'd gone through like the entire game and all the maps and then ran into that. And I remember the... And also there was... We haven't seen it yet, but there are other visors, like heat-seeking ones and things like that. And there was a lot of gameplay in 2 of like, oh, you have to use this to be able to find the keys. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't get to anywhere in the frigate crash site. Well, here, let me save again. I probably just need to go back to Magmore. Yeah, let me... world map. Okay. Try to remember why I hadn't been in here yet, but I'm pretty sure I can't do this bit yet. And that's a door I can't even open yet. Yeah, it's too high anyway. So yeah, I think this bit I can't do yet. And I think that's just for getting one of the keys anyway. And the major thing I need to do now is get the grapple beam. Oh, help. Alright, let's head back down. Yeah, I don't mind having that stuff uncovered, but yeah, I didn't need to come up here yet. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's probably in here. There's probably stuff in this monitor station I was supposed to do. Yeah, that's fine. Ah, oh, that was dumb. I don't know if you can fall off that or not, so I'm just gonna take it easy. Aha. Oh. Okay, yeah, there's the secret room here, and I always forget how you get in there. I think you come in from a different room, actually. Okay, let's see. Yeah, been that way. That's where we came in this area. That's on me. I probably should have explored more this room before taking that elevator back up, but it's okay. It's okay. Oh, ho, ho, scanning. Immersion pistons are leaching power from the magnapores as planned. Geothermal power source is promising. Recommend Energy Command deactivate central dynamo and switch to geothermal power at once. Geothermal power routed to the station is complete. Unstable magna flow is a concern. Remove tower from geothermal grid if fluctuations exceed safety levels. Local crystal formations possess low phazon residual. They do have high value to the monks of Grondheim. However, I recommend processing of crystal for that market once phase operations cease. Alright, good to know. Grondheim. Report any signs of Magna Predator activity to Security Central at once. Yeah, there we go. Should have gone here. Oh. Oh, okay, we're going to the Fendrana Drifts. Man, we get to see a lot of areas today. I don't think we're going to get to here today. I kind of want to go until I get the grapple beam. Or whatever the next upgrade is. This ice structure, concussive blast, should have to clear out the way. Here we go. They do pack in like a really diverse area and a lot of like nature looking stuff. I feel like that's something that the 3D games probably do better. Whereas because of kind of like the grid-based map and stuff like that, the previous Metroids kind of have to have a lot more mechanical stuff in there. Game's gone brittle. Okay, Radion. Well, pretty sure I can't. Open those yet. Flickerbat. Scavenger with optical camouflaging that renders it invisible to the naked eye. Flickerbacks are deceptive creatures. The only way to track them reliably is with X-ray imaging. They fly ceaselessly, hunting insects and other small prey that float on air currents. Flickerbacks tend to fly in Cyclical hunting patterns using primitive sonar navigation. Cool, cool. Its platform is kept afloat by a gas-based propulsion system attached to its underside. Well, okay. I could have told you that. Alright. Crystallite. Territorial cold weather scavenger. The shell of a crystallite reflects beam weapons and can only be cracked by concussive blast. They hang upside down on an ice cave during their larval stage. Moisture runs off its body and forms a hard ice shell, which crystallite retains for the rest of its life. All ballistics. Report personnel, report to research lab Hydra. Lockdown containment plan 3A in effect until further notice. Western Temple is in phase 2 lockdown. All projects are postponed. Under no circumstances are personnel to attempt access. And new personnel must report to the South Research Facility. Failure to report will be penalised by a 30% ration cut and extra duty. Okay. So yeah, let's do a little bit more here. Shield controls are elsewhere in the shoreline area. Okay. Okay, there's definitely something I can get to from here, but where is it? Up there, maybe? Oh, no, I'm not so sure. I don't really want to turn the hint system back on after disabling it. Oh, I was wrong. Okay. There we go. That's on me. I should have just tried. There we go. Alright. Scalabombu. Pulsing tendrils of energy extend from creatures' body. Like all bombus, these creatures can only be harmed by electrical energy. Proximity to these lights may result in electrical visor interference. It is possible to avoid engaging by rolling to morph ball and slipping between the beams. Oh, what do you know? Okay. I see you.
Recording to logbook.
Baby Sheegoth. Glacial predator. Ice shell protects vulnerable dorsal area. Young Sheegoths grow a resilient shell of ice on their backs, which serves to protect a layer of vulnerable flesh. With this being their only weakness, baby Sheegoths will turn quickly in order to not allow predators the opportunity to strike at their backs. Powerful hunters, they fire bursts of ultra cold gas at potential prey, then feast on their frozen victims. Yeah, I remember you guys. Whoops. Okay. Back up we go. Okay, I probably won't go too much longer. Because I'm realising I'm a bit more time than I realised.
Recording to logbook.
Okay. Ice burrower. Burrowers adapted to a sub-freezing climate. A hardy life form. And ice burrower has adapted to the frigid climb of Pandrana. Spends most of its time tunneling through the frozen soil, but will occasionally surface to attack passerbys. Oh, interesting. This loops. Oh yeah, that's why. Okay, yeah, we've scanned those ones before. Yeah, I think situations like that, the fine aiming on the lock-on can be useful. Let's see, let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. Whoops. Whatever, that's fine. Oh, Chozo stuff. Okay. So many creatures suffer beneath the blight upon the land, and we Chozo are no exception. But for all our pain, we can at least believe in the promise of the future. We have come to believe that a time may never come when we once again open the door and banish the darkness we've contained. Even so, our vigilance will always remain. We believe that on some far-off day, a savior will come and continue what we have begun. For that savior, we will leave our ancient weapons and armor. The soul who can gather them will be the entrusted one, the only being who can reverse the evil that grows here. Come on. There we go. This fish appears to be frozen under a sheet of extremely smooth ice. Propulsion unit used to make platform floats are insufficient to support full power suit weight indefinitely. Platform realignment successful. Nice. Okay. Okay. So we've got to hop to it. Aha, here we go. Alright, here's our major gimmick. While in multiple mode, press and hold L or B to charge, release after charging to get a speed boost. New extras unlocked in the main menu. Okay, let me just double check there's nothing okay. There we go. And yeah, you get those cool half pipes. Do your sick tricks off. Okay, so now I think there's a few places to go back. I'm not sure if there's much else to do here right now. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't charge around those fins. Oh, okay, I remember this cutscene. Yeah, there's our Metal Ridley hint. Okay. Yeah, there is that door over there. I'm pretty sure you cannot make this jump though. So... Okay, I think I'm just going to save here and we'll continue from here, but we'd be going back at this point. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we'd be coming back here. Weird, I would have thought there wasn't like another shortcut out of here. That's a... I think that's a purple door there, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah. But there were a couple of places with those kind of ramps. There was one on the overworld and one in the ruins, so it's going to be one of those locations. Ugh. Okay. Oh. Yeah, boy, does Metroid Prime hold up really well. Like, even if you weren't playing this version, because pretty much the main thing this version does is just the new visuals and control stuff. And mainly that's basically been in the Wii version for a long while. Though granted that like a physical version of that's rare and you can't buy it on Wii U anymore. So having, you know, a newer version of this is nice. I don't know, like a tiny part of me kind of wishes we could have had just like the Prime trilogy like re-released, but you know, at least you get some updated visuals and more like a more thorough visual update than you would have got if you had just got the 3 games together. And maybe doing it this way might give them an opportunity, if they do remaster 2 and 3, maybe to kind of iron out some of the issues that bog down those games. We'll see. Oh, it's still so good. See, this is why I say calling this a retro game doesn't make sense. Obviously, not it's made by Retro Studio. But you know, this is not to me a retro game. Like a retro game has to have like old design stuff, and like most of what this game's design is carried over to today. Like it's like some stuff hasn't changed. Like the main thing that's modernized here is just some of the control stuff. But you know, that's me rambling, being crazy old coot as always. Okay, so what's coming up next? So I'll be back Saturday, barring, you know, real life issues, but I'm gonna try and make an effort because I haven't done like a consistent schedule for quite a while. So I'm gonna try really hard to get back into that. I'm not sure what I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Sorry, Saturday though. I'm either gonna jump into Katamari Reroll, which I was gonna stream like last week, and then stuff happened, or might think of something else, because I like to do little special stuff on Saturdays, but I haven't thought yet. So I'll think on that. I'll get back to you once I have a bit more info. Let's go check something quick. Okay. Okay, I'm going to wrap up things here for now. But yeah. Just check this out. So yeah, highly recommend this already. Haven't even got that far. It is weird that it is called Remastered because it is technically a remake. This is, again, it's a huge problem with video games where, when it comes to like movies and TV shows, remakes tend to have a bit more freedom, but video games have this problem where a remaster isn't just taking the same footage and displaying it at a better, for example, like if you're remastering a movie, most of the time you're just picking up the original film and capturing that at like high resolutions, and instead of like whatever VHS rip that originally you were watching kind of thing. But a remaster of a video game isn't just, hey, here's this game running at a higher resolution. Like, it typically will have visual upgrades and UI element changes and things like that. And then remake is like such a vague term that it's got to the point now where games that are objectively different, like Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, those are not remakes. I don't even know what Capcom calls them. Granted, remake's not in the title, but because of like the vague naming of stuff, they get called remakes. But to me, they're adaptations. They're modern adaptations. But this is, by all accounts, like, I think is a remake. Like, it's not the same game code or engine. Like, it might have some of that, but it's that original engine that was running on GameCube wouldn't allow them to do these visuals or some of the other stuff. I don't know. Either way, it's really impressive, and it might be like the gold standard for doing this style. But yeah, really awesome. And again, thank you to my younger sister for getting this for me, and always gifting me Metroid stuff, keeping me all Metroidian. Alright, well, I'll be back Saturday, so I hope you enjoyed the show. I was your host, Johnny Baghead, and yeah, take care. I have to end the stream on my mouse. I forgot where my mouse is. There you are. Bye.